I mean, people have this idea that the goal of minimalism is to get down to as few items as possible, that you own as little items as possible, and you wear that like a badge of honor. And one of the things, and that was probably something that made me like hesitate to go down this path of minimalism, because I don't necessarily believe that. And then I heard someone talking who was kind of a pretty well-known guy in like the minimalism world. And I think he had something where it was like, he had 40 some odd items that he owned. And then he also had a collection of comics because he's obsessed with comic books. So he had a bunch of comic books, probably in the hundreds of comic books, right? And so like you would look at that and say, this guy's obviously not a minimalist. He's collecting these comics, but like that was what his passion was. He enjoyed the community he had around him in the comic book scene. He loved, going and finding these super rare comics. And then he loved preserving them and storing them in a way that he could, live his minimalist life. So I don't think that, I just want to let people know that like minimalism doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get rid of everything and only have the bare essentials, but you have to get rid of everything that doesn't serve you purpose or have value, or is what I would consider a net negative, like the things that just kind of sit there and then you're worrying about cleaning them or storing them every year, but you don't actually get joy from them or value from them. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of double click on that a little bit, that you can still be a collector. And that's where I say I have an interesting, relationship with minimalism.